welcome back to Sport on 7, a very special Sport on 7 this week. We're here in Galway, Ireland for the end of the 2011-2012 Volvo Ocean Race. Of course, fantastic atmosphere around the harbour, and here is Abu Dhabi, of course, top 3 on the Volvo Ocean Race. And talking of Abu Dhabi, of course, Adil Khalid, it was his first ever race, and he is the first ever Emirati to compete in the Volvo Ocean Race. I've been talking to him about the last 9 months at sea. Now, I've just stepped on board Azam here, the Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing team boat, which has been at sea for the last 9 months. I've just come on board, but Adil, I bet you, after 9 months at sea, can't wait to get off the thing.
Yeah, I have to have a break a bit, chill out, sit with my family and friends, and talk about the ocean racing.
Now, just tell me about, obviously, how you became to be a member of the crew on this boat, because you're the first Emirati ever to sail in this event. It must be such a proud moment for you.
It's a great thing. Everyone dreams to represent the country around the world, and it was a big honor for me to step up and get chosen from 120 people to do this project and to be on board Azam around the world.
What kind of sailing experience had you had before coming on board for this Volvo Ocean Race?
I used to be an Olympic sailor. I used to sail laser in Olympic Games in Beijing, and changed from Olympic sailing to Volvo Ocean. It's like a big jump.
Of course, I mean, you're going from a tiny little laser to this. I mean, it's a monster, isn't it? It's the biggest monohull sailing boat in the world. It must be such a beast to handle.
It's an amazing race. It's a big boat. It's like 70 feet boat, and you go around the world with it, and it's very hard. It's very tough. It's heinous, and you have to go through it.
Here we are in Galway, of course, the end of the Volvo Ocean Race. But tell me about the challenges of the last months. What's been the biggest challenge for you?
For me, it's the biggest challenge to be around the world. It was my dream to do it around the world, and I did it. I'm so happy, and so happy.
Did you ever do that?
I did a lot of things like that. I did everything in the boat.
It's just behind us there, one of the crew members climbing up the mast, which at sea, I'd imagine it has to be one of the most scariest things you've ever done.
You have to climb it at 45 knots and 8 feet of waves. It's crazy.
You don't get that on a laser, do you? What's been your biggest moment of the last 9 months at sea? What's been the moment for you which you will never forget?
The biggest moment was import race in Abu Dhabi, and it was my dream to win in my home port in front of everyone, and it was a great feeling, and all the people, they were so happy, and hopefully you'll see it again and again in the future.
Would you say this is the first time that Abu Dhabi have been involved in the Volvo Ocean Race and this event in its 39-year history? Would you say it's been a success for Abu Dhabi and also for this team?
Yeah, it was a very big success for the team and for Abu Dhabi and for all the sponsors, and hopefully we'll do it again in 2 years' time, and we're going to be prepared for it.
What's made it a success? I mean, obviously it's a costly event to participate in, but what has made it a success? Just taking the Abu Dhabi brand around the world, has that been the main reason?
This is the main reason for sure, and the main reason to win. But hopefully we had the bad luck. You can say, you know, it's like big races, ocean races. You can break something and you end up middle of nowhere.
I know on the last leg there, coming from Laron in France to Galway here in Ireland, you obviously had an amazing race with Team Sanya right next to us, but there was a bit of an incident where you got caught up there, didn't you? Tell us about that.
Yeah, we were like Sanya was behind us like 500 meters, and suddenly we got caught up with the fishing knot, and that's it.
But it's
lose the race.
It's challenges like that which you can overcome and come back in 2 years' time and be even better. You must have learned so much over the last 9 months.
Yeah, I learned a lot of things, and hopefully I will help my locals back home, and I'll teach them. And one of my big dreams to bring the local team around the world and go with them. And it's my dream, and I hope it's going to be true.
You'll be the skipper?
Hopefully. That's my dream.
So, I mean, you know, obviously,
I had so many dreams in my life, and it came true. People, they say you're lucky, and I say, thanks God for that, and anything can happen.
It's a great thing for you to be the first Emirati to sail in this event, but for you, it's just the beginning. You want to grow, you know, for the sport to grow in the UAE and for a whole crew of Emiratis to be competing soon.
Yeah, it's my dream to do it, and whole UAE, to develop sailing in every part of UAE and help each one if he active and he want to do it. never give up. Just if you're a very good sailor, you know, we can help him and we can give him everything.
Away from Abu Dhabi, what has been the best destination? We've got Miami, we've got Lisbon, we've got Sanya. What's been the best destination for you?
Sanya was nice, lovely people, like thousands of people that came here. Lorient, and we had Lisbon, one of the best stopover, and we were here at Galway.
It's
lovely town, I loved it.
Thousands of people here, of course, greeted you when you all arrived in the early hours the other morning. That must have been fantastic and a great moment to have finished the race.
It's a very great moment, and thanks for everyone. Thanks for Galway.
I want to just turn your attention to football very quickly. Of course, the UAE have a big Olympic campaign coming up in football, don't they? They're taking on the likes of Team GB at Wembley. Your skipper, of course, is a two-time silver medalist at the Olympics. How do you think the UAE will do in the football tournament?
It's going to be very easy, and we're going to beat them.
You think the UAE will beat Team GB?
Yep.
At Wembley. All right, fair enough. Hey, we hope to see you back on this boat in 2 years' time, and well done, honestly, such an achievement. Well done, Adil, and taking part in the Volvo Ocean Race.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Tour Academy at Jumeirah Golf Estates. My name is Wayne Johnson, and today we're going to talk about playing some shots from around the green, especially some of those shots where we have the ball sitting on a very tight fairway lie. As you can see from this situation, it's quite easy to make a little bit of a mistake if we take a wedge or a lofted club from here. What I want to show you is a way that you're going to have a lot of success playing this type of shot. We're going to use our 3-wood for this shot. We've got a nice rounded sole so it stops the club from catching as we make the stroke, and we've got a lovely amount of loft, about 15 degrees, which allows the ball to jump off the face, put plenty of topspin roll on towards the flag. Let's show you the technique. I'm aiming the club face first. I'm taking my putting grip, standing quite close to the ball with the shaft nice and upright. From here, a couple of practice strokes, making a practice swing as if it was a putting distance away from the hole. Once I've got that feel for the length of stroke, I make that motion. If you follow those tips, you're going to have a lot more success for those tight lies around the green.
Hopefully those golf tips came in handy for you. Next, you'll find out why I need some sailing tips as we take part in the Pro-Am race, which happened over the last few days here in Galway. So we'll take you on board a ZAM, Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing Team's boat next, and show you around as well, and meet some of the crew too. A fantastic atmosphere here, as you can see, in Galway Island. The harbour is full of boats, full of people having a great time. It's been a fantastic week for the city, actually, here on the west coast of Ireland. Next then, we'll have all the big results of the last week, and we'll take you on board one of the fastest boats in the world, next on Sport on 7.